Hey, brothers and sisters, what's up? This is the Reluctant Nabi back again. And real quick, let me greet everybody. Wharton Hardu Gudag, all the way to the bank. Vasas los bonjour, mes amis. Kedavawani konnichiwa. Ni hao ni ama, sani bonani, jambo gani. Assalamu alaikum and shalom. All right, this is going to be a quick review on the Big Baller brand. And these things are crazy. All right, the gel. All right. This, y'all know I had a lot to say about the man that created this company and why I believe they tried to take him down. But this is, I'll talk about that a little bit as we're talking. But the one guy I wanted to see these shoes. There was one guy in particular, and I know this person well. All right, and I wanted his honest opinion about these shoes, right? Because he is an ardent Nike and more so Jordan fan. Since he was young, he's been buying the Jordans. He's been the ones waiting in those line. He got his hands on some pretty decent Jordans and stuff like that, right? And so I wanted him to look at the shoe, right? And I wanted to get his opinion because he wears the shoes. He buys them, he wears them, he keeps them. It's what he wears, right? So he wears the shoes, and it's an opinion that I trust on shoes because he's a wearer and he knows the quality of shoes like right off the bat. All right. And an important question was asked of him, and I'll give you the answer. But first, I want for you to hear how he describes the shoes. Okay, so let's roll on. But first, let me remind you to get those thumbs up for those that would like to help me in what I do. My PayPal me link will be in the description box. And I kind of need help, but I've taken care of business. So if you wanna help the channel out, because we're starting over new again, all right. So if you want to help the channel out while others are trying to destroy the image that I'm trying to build up of Afro Man, my PayPal me link will be in the description box along with my Cash App link. Okay, so my Cash App is simply the $ and then Refuge Temple Nabi. That's the Cash App sign, which you see at the end of my PayPal me sign. All right, so let's get into this real quick. All right, and then I'm gonna break something else down. All right, hey, this is the Reluctant Nabi. I'm trying to get a review from an expert on what he thinks of the Big Baller brand shoes. This is a ardent Nike wearer, Nike buyer, collector, and everything. So I want to see what he thinks. All right, hey, Mark. Okay, these are the Big Baller brand shoes. Oh, so you're surprised at the box already?
These are
those are
Lonzo Ball.
No, not the Lonzo one. They're Mellows. So what do you think about the quality of the shoes and everything?
It's a good quality shoe. Got a good sole.
And how long have you been collecting Jordans? You've been mainly, but Nike brand, right? You collect mainly the Nike brand, right?
Nike brand, Jordan, same thing. For like since high school.
Yeah.
And I've been out of school for like.
So what I'm saying is, this is a dude that know these shoes.
I've been out of school for like 7 years, so.
Mhm. So, what do you think about these shoes and the quality of them?
Kind of cute. It's a good quality. They're kind of nice. They have the tongue is. Oh yeah, it's a good quality shoe.
Yeah.
Sock fit.
Yeah, it's like a soft fit. It's real light. That's a good thing. It's a light shoe.
I noticed that about the LeBron shoes. They've gotten a lot heavier.
Yeah, that's a heavy shoe.
Yeah, it is real heavy.
It's a real light shoe.
It is.
Actually, a good basketball shoe.
I like the soles.
Play basketball in. Yeah, the sole pretty thick.
Mm-hmm. Let me get a good clip of them soles. So they did the sole.
Yeah.
I think this is why they've been trying to get rid of LeVar Ball, because these aren't junk shoes.
Nah, these are not good.
And the way I see it, you can't have a black man develop a shoe of this quality, you know, and I wanted you to see it. So this is kind of like my review video for this particular Big Baller brand shoe, because when I took it out the box, I was like, wow, this is a good shoe. But coming from you, a dude that, I mean, all the Jordans,
you know, I know
all the Jordans, yeah.
Tennis shoes. So
This is the dude. This is the dude that know everything about tennis shoes.
It's a good quality shoe right here. It's a real good quality shoe.
And I think that's why they're trying to shut that company down.
Yeah.
I think that's why that dude embezzled the money. You know, and that sock fit. Somebody else noticed that too, right? The sock fit.
Yep.
And I was like, wow, yeah.
I didn't. The sock fit right here.
Yeah, the sock fit. Yeah, and that's genuine leather.
And too many people don't do this.
Right.
Like the sock fit, and it's really a good thing. Support the ankle good and everything. Yep. It support the ankle real good. That's really what it's for. It's a real quality good.
So yeah, so this is what I was saying. This shoe is a threat. Not that it's going to overthrow Nike, not that it's going to overthrow Reebok, not that it's going to overthrow Adidas, but this shoe rivals these companies. And the difference is, it's not a shoe made by a corporation, but an individual Afro man with the help of his Caucasian wife, all right, who ran the finances. And that's the only reason why this company is in trouble, because his wife got sick. All right, but this is a good quality shoe. I'm not the expert, but this is an expert right here.
Yep.
This is an expert right here.
Yep, I know about the shoes.
This is an expert. And I tried to tell everybody these shoes are the bomb.
These are nice.
All right, but now we understand that the quality is bar none.
Oh yeah, it's a real good quality shoe. Like I said, how you really know it's a good quality shoe is like the sole period, by the soles and stuff. You got some shoes that when you get them, you can go like this and they gonna bend up and down and all that. This shoe you can't do that. See?
So you actually got to, yeah.
You can't do nothing with them. So this is a good quality shoe. Yep, it's a real good quality shoe.
So there you have it.
Yep.
With the Mellows. The nice Big Baller brand. The threat. And it's a threat not because this is going to overtake them, but this is an Afro man with his Caucasian wife and family that made a company that's producing this type of quality shoe where he can legitimately compete with Nike, Reebok, Adidas. Who else? That's about Nike, Reebok, and Adidas, the main three. All right. These are some good quality shoes. All right, one of the things that I want y'all to understand here is this. All right. that the last question that was asked, and I'm not the one that asked it, right? He was asked, would he buy these shoes? And he said yes, he would. Understand? He said it was a basketball shoe. All right. So when he was asked, would he buy the shoe? He said yes, he definitely would buy the shoes. All right. There's another thing that I want to express. When you look at these shoes are the real deal. And like I said, there's a reason why they wanted this company to go away. One, it was an Afro-American man, and I don't care how much freedom that many people think they're fighting for, or many of the Caucasians think there is in the United States. There is really not that much freedom for the Afro male in the United States. Understand this. If he starts to do something, people find a way to destroy what he's trying to build. And if they're not using the beef him, he has a good wife. He has a good tent nail, right? So they use the friends. And then they use a whole setup. I told you how I think that worked, right? But they had a right to fear this shoe, because what if some other brother say, you know what? We're going to start making our shoes too. We have the money. We're just going to do it. And we're going to promote the shoe. You know what? There's a good way to promote it. But you best believe that people are trying to shut down mass communication between Afro people so that we can't tell each other the news. Understand this, all right? When these people said that the United States was a land of opportunity, they're lying, right? And this company proves it. They did everything to shut it down. They're promoting stuff that's against other people's culture, like these rainbow shoes. All right. They're doing whatever they want, and they're trying to prevent us from making our own stuff. And not just us as the late Afro man, the Caucasian man, if they were to do the same thing, I fear that they would run into the same brick wall eventually. If you're not a corporation, you can't do it by yourself. You can work for the corporation, but trust me, if you're not a corporation and you start to become too successful, they'll find out a way to get rid of you or sell your stuff, have you bought out. Mark my words. Y'all tell me what y'all think in the comment section. With that said, I'm out.